Well, good morning, everybody. Here we are on a Monday morning, and I'm just trying to get my my head and my thoughts together. Yesterday was the Tour de Île. Very busy, and what an incredible team came together this year to help out and to process all those people coming through. And it was fun. People had fun, and tired, very tired. But isn't that my complaint every morning? Wow, I got to do something about this. Really do. Not honoring the king in this way at all. But here we are on the last of the 26 components of a kingdom. And I can't believe the weeks have flown by so quickly, because this is the 6th week. And we've done these little videos for 6 weeks now. This will be the last, obviously, on the 26 components. But there are other things that I need to talk to you about, so it's not the end. But the last one today is talking about giving to a king. And the subjects of the kingdom often would bestow gifts on the king to show their gratitude and appreciation, especially for a good king. And it wasn't to seek favor, it wasn't anything, it was just a thing of appreciation. A thanksgiving. All that the king provides, all that the king does, the invitation to live in the kingdom, the provision in the kingdom, the protection in the kingdom, that people could live their lives without fear of anything. And that's a good king. And so they would bestow upon the king these gifts. And the king would respond. It would provoke things in the king when he knew that he was appreciated. When he saw that appreciation, he couldn't help but respond even more to the people. It in some cases it put the king in an obligation to demonstrate his authority, his appreciation, his glory, his power, to show that what a great king he is. Now, we bestow gifts upon our king, and it's not, as the word says, and we find in the Old Testament where Yahweh makes it very clear, I don't need your offerings. I own everything. It's all mine. It's not that I'm in need, but it shows to me your heart of gratitude, because that is the thing that allows things to flow in the kingdom. When the citizens have an attitude of gratitude, you remember the 10 lepers that Jesus healed. He sent them off. He told them, go and make your offerings at the temple, and on the way they discovered they were healed, and one came back, and he wasn't even a Jew, came back, and Jesus said that he had received the full healing because he responded, because there was just a heart of gratitude. We're told to come into his courts with praise and thanksgiving. We're told again and again to have an attitude of thanksgiving, an attitude of praise, that rejoice in the Lord always. Rejoice. Just that attitude of, man. And there are times where I show a lack of gratitude. To be quite honest, he does great things, and I was expecting something a little bit different, and because it wasn't exactly as I wanted it, there's this. People wouldn't know it. I don't demonstrate it, but I feel it, I think it, and I have to confess it. I talk it over with the Lord, and I said, this isn't right. So I want a grateful attitude. I want a thankful heart, and confess it to him. And the way you overcome that is with praise and with worship, and you remind yourself of who he is and his benefits, and he's the king, and he provides all this, and he hasn't asked anything. And I don't deserve this. I haven't earned this at all, and he pours it out. And when you do that, when you remind yourself of these things, then it changes the attitude around, and it needs to change the attitude around, because it was when we bring in our gifts with a joyful heart, with a joyful heart. Lord, I just love you so much. I appreciate you so much, Lord. This is, oh Lord, I have to respond to you. I have to come in and I have to present my offerings before you because you are so good. And it just, He responds to us. He responds to us. He pours out even more. Even more. He can't help himself. With hearts of gratitude, he pours out more. He's a good king, and as our king, he loves to bless us. The word says the Father loves to give us good things. He loves to give us good things, and the Son is just like the Father. Our King bestows these things on us. He loves to do that. But if we don't bring in gifts, if we don't give gifts to our King, if we don't bring in those tithes and offerings, you need to understand that we are demonstrating an ungrateful, an untrusting heart. I hope you guys get this. If we do not bring our tithes and offerings in, if we don't bring our gifts in, it's saying to Him, I'm not thankful, I don't appreciate you, I don't trust you, I need this for myself. You don't need anything, so I'm not going to give it to you because you have everything, and this is all I have, and this is what I need. This is what you're saying to the King. Doesn't taste very good. Doesn't leave a great taste in the mouth. And it doesn't allow things to flow. It's our hearts that He's after. It's our hearts. So I want to encourage you that you gotta get to the point. You gotta get to the point that He's more important than anything else. You have to get to that point. Or it doesn't matter if you lose everything. It doesn't. You gotta get to the point of just being willing to lose it all. It doesn't belong to you. You gave it up. It doesn't belong to you. It's not yours. Be a good steward, and as a good steward, you bring in tithes and offerings. Be a good steward. And let the blessings flow. The blessings won't be in ways that you expect them to be. They'll be better. They'll be meant for eternity. They'll be long-lasting. There'll be benefit there for you and for those you love and for those that you minister to. So I want to just encourage you. Just trust Him. Trust the Lord. Trust the Lord. Trust the Lord. Trust Him. You have a great day. Let this word sit in you. Let it germinate. Let it provoke something in you. And I just encourage you. Draw close to Him. Seek intimacy with Him. Trust Him. See what He does with a heart that trusts. God bless.